Okay. Superworm by Julia Donaldson. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Help disaster. Baby Toad has hopped into a major road. Someone help him quick. Oh no! Look, a superworm lasso. The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. It's a superworm, the skipping rope. Beetle's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic. All is fine. It's Superworm, the fishing line. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, Uncle Earwig, Auntie Ant, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm! The chant is carried on the air to a wizard lizard in his lair. The mutter in his servant's ear, find this worm and bring him here. The servant crow is black and grim. Everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see their hero in his beak. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power. And you must tunnel with and coil to find my treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss. But when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee, and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find the treasure down below, I'll feed you to the hungry crow. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm is a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat, and firm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm! Action quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. The guarding creatures leave their home, carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep. And find the wizard fast asleep. They chew the petals off his flower. They rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes, this isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. Then the bees and beetles fly away and lift the web up into the sky. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump. The wizard's in the garbage dump. And now from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then Superworm is back again! Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the ride. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, Uncle Earwig, Auntie Ant, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm! Seems like they had some pretty unlikely superheroes that helped even our superhero Superworm. Have fun exploring today. Hope you find some super animals.